Hi guys, welcome to Gas and Gears. Today we're going to be working on the old ML's starter replacement. I think my starter's tooth that actually spin the flywheel are broken. Every time I crank it, it starts fine, but as soon as it starts, there's an ugly grinding noise. So it could be two things. I'm really hoping it's the starter teeth that are broken, and we'll replace it, and then afterwards we'll see if it is that or it's the bigger job, which would be flywheel's broken teeth. So let's get into it. I'm gonna fire up the car so you can actually hear what it sounds like, and then we'll go into more of a tear down of the front wheel and then taking the starter out and replacing it. 10mm socket. That's how you do it. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay guys, there's our starter, connected by 2 bolts, one up top, one at the bottom. Okay guys, so it seems like we got 3 bars connected here. There's one up top, one at the bottom, and let's see, what size bolts are those? I think they're 13s by the look of it. It's a tight space, guys, so you gotta be really selective with your tools. Alrighty. Okay guys, after a lot of brainstorming and swearing, I finally found the easiest way to break those bolts loose, because if you haven't done it before, they are bloody tight. And to make them loose, the easiest option I thought was to put the spanner from here, from the bottom, put it there, and attach an extension to the bottom, say a pipe. That makes it more leverage worthy, and that's what makes the job a lot easier. If you're not doing that, then it's gonna be a rough go, because it's just between the exhaust pipe and the frame, there's not a whole lot of space to go anywhere and do any of that. But once you do that, then it's relatively easier. Once you break those bolts loose, then it's just a matter of having a bit of patience and maybe just trying to let the tool do the work for you. If you do have one of these things, they're pretty handy. So put this on and it takes off all the effort out of the job. Fairly long bolt, but only this much goes in. Okay, now the same thing with the next one. Alrighty. Okay, that's the top bolt. Same thing, they're equal length, so there's no stress about mixing them up. Okay,
That's just a matter of pulling it out. Alright. Go at an angle. And now this one, I just break it open here. Yeah, this seems like a fairly worn out starter. Okay, let's see, what size is it? 13 again. 13 mil. Crack it open. See if there's anything broken in here. It's not broken, but the bearing seems fairly loose. Maybe this is what's been doing it. I don't know if you can watch it or hear it. Whereas on the new one, you cannot move it that freely. Alrighty, let's put the new bad boy in. Make sure you have your washer on there that came with it. Makes a difference. Put it open, just wipe out the oil and excessive dirt that was sitting there. Flywheel looks fairly solid. Sitting right there. In my case, oil dripped a lot from here. When I bought the car, there was a nasty oil leak that was just going everywhere. So I had to fix the valve cover and the breather hoses, all that, but that's another video. If you do want to do the job, please feel free to click on my channel and see the progress of this beast. This should be fairly simple, guys, but nothing ever is straightforward or simple with cars. There's always some kind of complication. But with this one, I think we got lucky today. Okay, line up the starters, bolts first. That'd be a good idea. Put this one in. Okay, mounting holes are the same. Okay, this seems to be started. Alrighty, now put the ratchet through there. Line her up. And then okay, that's done. Okay, that's done. We're gonna tighten those bolts up in a minute, but first it's time to put the starter wires back on. Big wire goes on top. Okay guys, so now the starter is on. I actually tried to start the car and it fires up fine. I will show you guys in a minute once we fire it up again, but for now we gotta put these fender liner nuts on and then put the wheel back on, and finally we'll fire up the car and show you the results. If you have that dreaded grinding noise, that means your starter is shot. Well, at least in my case it was shot. It wasn't the flywheel broken or anything. It was just the bearing making all those nasty noises. Okay, that one goes there. Goes there. Another one there. Alrighty. Good. What size are these pins? Okay. Okay, check your fender, everything's seated properly. And now it's time to put the wheel back on, guys, and we're done. But just in future, we're going to be doing video on the tie rod ends and the sway bar bushings, because these are way too loose and the car's handling is suffering from it. So we're gonna take these off and take the tie rod ends here. Where are they? Tie rod ends, and we're gonna do the inner rods and just tighten up the suspension a bit, guys. And we're trying to make this ML a lot better daily. I picked it up for dirt cheap, and now the whole idea is I love driving it and I want to make it fully reliable and then work on its aesthetics on the outside. But for now it's just a matter of ordering parts, looking at the parts that are worn out and keep replacing them. And if you like the content, please subscribe, guys. It's encouraging for me to make more videos and help the ML community. Let's throw the wheel back on now. Okay guys, now everything's buttoned up. We're gonna try firing up the ML and see if the problem's gone away. If the new starter was the solution to that horrible grinding noise. It seems like that starter was the issue as I thought it was, and no more crazy grinding noises. The vehicle starts perfectly fine, sounds good. Thank you for watching the video, guys. If you like the content, please subscribe, and I will keep making more ML related videos. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see you in another video soon. Have a great day. Bye bye.